Shareholders were out in force at Norwich City's annual general meeting last night, with the football club £23 million in debt, and with reports suggesting they might have to sell Carrow Road. They were keen to find out how the club intends to get out of financial trouble.
We know where we're going. We know how to get there. We have a very good team both on and off the field to implement that, and their execution has been impeccable. There's no magic wand, there's no silver bullet. This will be long, it will be hard, be small steps at a time, but we will be successful.
Meanwhile, a boost for Colchester's promotion hopes. They came from behind to beat Carlisle 2-1 last night, thanks to Clive Platt and a last-minute winner from Cody Odujeyi. The U's now stay fourth. That's 7 points above the teams outside of the top six.
Now, for weeks, the North Norfolk coast has been a popular destination for thousands of people hoping to catch sight of seal pups.
Yes, since November, a record number have been born on the beach at Horsey. Many of them a lot bigger now, but as Malcolm Robson reports, there's still a great deal of interest in them.
For Richard Smith, it was a chance to try out the camera he got at Christmas. Potentially, there were some pretty good shots to be had. There in the frame, right in front of him, hundreds of seals lazing on Horsey Beach. From their vantage point in the dunes above, the Smiths could hardly believe their good fortune.
What have you got on the programme?
Aren't we lucky? I didn't believe it after yesterday, and then the weather forecast said it was going to pour with rain today. And I've got a week off work, so we thought we'll grab it while we can. So we thought we were going to come down in the wet, but aren't we lucky?
Those who were here around Christmas will have seen tiny, fluffy pups. But with the breeding season over, these grey seals have grown up fast. Now, this has been a really good year for the seals. Since November, 294 pups have been born, which makes it the highest number for 10 years. As to why, well, seal numbers are recovering following a deadly virus a few years ago, and this stretch of beach with the rocks on it appears to provide the ideal breeding conditions. Rick Southwood's been monitoring their progress from a special viewing area that's been set up to provide the public perfect access.
It's a very popular colony, this. Lots of people come to see it, many thousands at times, and we've put in place a scheme where the beach is closed voluntarily and people stay up on the dunes and look at the seals from these viewing platforms, and that's worked really well. Everybody's behaved well, they've allowed the seals to get on with things without disturbing them, and they've all got good views. Very soon these seals will head off, returning again for the breeding season later in the year. And wouldn't you just know it, there's always one who has to play up to the camera. Malcolm Robertson, Anglia News, at Horsey on the Norfolk coast.
You have to keep your distance quite rightly, but I was lucky enough to see them just after Christmas. They were just beautiful.
I've seen them at Blakeney before, and they're amazing. You're just so captivated by them. These little families are great.
Lovely. Now, on tomorrow night's programme, we're going to be reporting on the coroner's verdict in the case of David Gray from Maney in Cambridgeshire, who died after being given 10 times the normal dose of morphine by an out-of-hours doctor from Germany, Daniel Urbani.
Now, the verdict will bring out-of-hours care sharply into focus, and we want to hear now from you. Your concerns and your experiences, bad or good, and also any ideas that you might have on how best to improve the care that patients get outside of the normal working hours.
Yep, there is the address on your screen right now. Do email us your thoughts right now to jonathanandbecky@itv.com. That's jonathanandbecky@itv.com. And as I say, we will read out some of those on tomorrow night's programme.
Yes, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Here's what's coming up in the national news in a couple of moments' time.
A nice, dry night, I wonder. Not much, I imagine.
It's going to cost a lot, I think.
I think it is. It's going to be wet. It might be a little bit snowy even. Here's Amanda.